Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective highest good. I am currently uploading a video for y'all that I had to cut off at the end because that reading was going too far left for me and I did not want to channel that energy. So I'm going to do another spread for the collective, but this time I'm going to start this reading off with some affirmation cards, okay? Um, The last reading, the other reading is about energetic cords that may still be attached to the collective energies. So it kind of gives some of those energetic cords. They show you, they're showing in the reading, or they're saying in the reading that I'm trying to say, is that some of the stuff in that reading is going to address some of the attachments and the energetic cords you may still have with somebody, or somebody still has with you. So if you're interested in what those cords may be, or if you have those cords attached to yourself, that reading may resonate for you. But this one is going to be different. Hopefully this won't be the same energy. I'm going to do my best to make this as clear as possible without any confusion. So use your discernment and trust your intuition. So let's start this reading off for the collective with some affirmations. There's a big ass fly near me, which wasn't here before I started recording. Alright. And a bunch of ants. Alright, let's get some affirmations for this reading for my collective. Let's get some positive affirmations for this reading for my collective. This card was in reverse, but I'm going to read it upright. It says, I learned a long time ago that wisest thing I could do is be on my own side. Maya Angelou. I approve of myself, love myself just the way I am. But I saw it in reverse. Somebody here doesn't love themselves. Somebody doesn't appreciate themselves the way they are. Somebody here doesn't approve of themselves or lacks self-confidence. Alright, somebody here needs to learn that the wisest thing you can do for yourself is to be on your own side. Always choose yourself in whatever the situation may be. Alright, if it puts you in a position where you have to choose, always choose yourself, okay? Somebody is calling my phone. I don't know. Let's get some more positive affirmations for this reading for the collective. Learn how to let shit go is what I'm getting. Learn how to just let shit go. Don't take nobody's side. Don't be on nobody's side. Be on the side that's right. Like, don't waste your time trying to convince nobody that your side of the story matters or that your side of the story is right. Never try to prove yourself to anybody when it comes to your side of the story. If somebody else wants to tell your story their own way or tell the story their way, then you don't let them, you let them tell the story their way. You know what happened in your situation. You know why things turned out the way it did. You know what choices you could have made differently. You know what you could have did in that situation to make things better. You know what you needed to do. So if it comes down to taking sides, take your side. Always go with your own version of the truth. Somebody here is trying to say that your version of the truth is not the truth. The way you see things, the way you do things, the way you act and behave is not who you are. Somebody's trying to tell you who you are and what you should be doing versus what you know you should be doing and who you are. So you need to know who you are. Knowing who you are will eliminate anybody else's opinion of you, or anybody else's opinion of you does not change how you see yourself. This card also came out in reverse. It says, I trust myself and know my inner wisdom is my best guide. The more you understand yourself, the more silence there is and the healthier you are. So this also came out in reverse. So I don't know if this is your energy. Take it how it resonates. You know, I don't know if you were in this place at a time ago, or if you're still in this place right now. But some of y'all need to understand that the more you understand who you are, the more peace the more value, the more time, the more energy you pour into yourself. You do not allow yourself to be in positions where people can take advantage of you. Maybe you had to learn this along your journey. Maybe you had to go through this process to learn this about your journey. Maybe this is what you needed to go through to understand yourself. I don't know. But silence is its own reward. Being able to be at peace with yourself is its own reward. So if you're at peace with yourself, then that is your own reward. That is the reward you receive from being able to discern for yourself the energies around you, and what energies around you were energy vampires or energy sources that drain you of your energy, or situations where you didn't belong. You realizing that you didn't belong in certain places, that being around certain people or allowing certain people around you was not good for your mental health, or that it disturbed your inner peace. Once you made the connection that what was interrupting you or disturbing your inner peace or blocking you from having peace within yourself was a situation that you realized that you had to detach yourself from in order to understand yourself better. You know, you had to go through whatever that was to understand yourself better. So now you understand yourself better. Now you know the kind of connections and places you want to be. You don't want to be where you don't belong, you know. If you don't fit in with the crowd, that is okay. As long as you are true to yourself, that's all that matters. Another card in reverse. There's a reason why these cards are showing up to me in reverse. These are not tarot cards. They can be only read in the upright position, but when they come out in reverse, it's for a reason. I'm falling in love with my true, authentic self each day. In reverse. Authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embrace who we truly are. This is about self-love, knowing yourself, knowing your worth, and knowing your value, and knowing what you bring to the table, and embracing who you are. So it's time for some of y'all to let go of the version of yourself that other people made you believe who you were, and allow yourself to be the person that you know you are. So it's like, for example, somebody could have told you all your life that you were never going to be anybody. And all your life you believed that you would never become anything great. So because of other people's perception of you, you did not allow yourself to be authentic and be yourself. You allowed yourself to be the person people wanted you to be. Or you were dealing with people pleasing people, people who did not know how to authenticate themselves. You're being authenticated here. Somebody's name could be Maya, somebody's name could be Angel, somebody's name could be Maxine, Grace. There's an ant crawling across the video with a leaf in his hand, or an insect or something. Wait, what is that? I don't know what this ant is carrying, and I don't know what the significance is of that, but these are red ants. These are fire ants, and they're black ants around me. So I'm sitting in the middle of a pile of red ants and black ants and a fly. Somebody in your energy did not want you to reach your full potential. And you allowed yourself to be treated this way for a long time. You allowed yourself to be in situations and places for too long. You allowed yourself to let yourself go. You allowed yourself to think that you did not deserve to be loved. You allowed yourself to go through this for what? Why did you allow yourself to go through this situation for so long? What took you so long to finally realize who you were? What lessons did you need to learn about this situation to understand yourself? That's where we are now on the journey. So where we are now on our spiritual journeys is the place where we can be our authentic selves, where we have time to understand who we truly are. We had to go through certain life experiences to gain access to this information and or knowledge so that we can better understand ourselves. So now it's time to embrace who we truly are and be our authentic selves and practice self-love. Okay? And practice self-love. I welcome an abundance mindset, and I believe I am worthy of it. No dream is too big when you understand that abundance is your birthright. Nothing is impossible when abundance is your birthright. It was your birthright to be abundant. It was your birthright to be chosen. It was your birthright to be in this position. You were chosen by your ancestor to be the one for your family bloodline that goes through the process of their healing journey. So when you healed yourself, you also healed the ones that came before you. The ones that could not walk in their truth. So you're being recognized as the curse breaker in your family. And though you've been through a lot, though you had to go through some things, though life was not easy for you, and maybe in some situations you found yourself in situations where the connection, your mental health, your life in general was not stable. Maybe you were doing some things that you learned along the way. It's like you found ways to cope with things when things happen in life. You found a way to like numb your feelings towards things in your life. You found a way to escape your life by indulging in some things, and these things could have been the things that could have these things could have been the things that could have weakened your vessel. So something you were engaging in or someone you were dealing with was trying to weaken your vessel by filling your brain with toxins or feeding you a bunch of lies, telling you a bunch of things that were not true, saying things about you that were not true. Somebody wanted you to be on their side, but you're not on their side. You're on a different side. You chose a different side. So you were either in a situation where you had to choose a side, and I feel like somebody here chose a good side or the right side, and they're embracing that. And somebody else was supposed to choose that side too, but they didn't choose that lifestyle. They didn't choose that part of the journey. They didn't accept that part of the journey. They only could go so far with you. So this is somebody who did not accept themselves for who they were. This person was not being authentic. They did not practice self-love. They couldn't let go of the past. They couldn't remove themselves from unhealthy situations. They didn't have a pure heart or a good spirit. They were unworthy to receive whatever this is. They don't have access to this anymore. They did not learn their lesson. They were not wise enough to choose the right side. They did not understand themselves. They lacked self-love, and they were afraid to embrace who they were. Somebody who was afraid to embrace themselves, and I feel like somebody else was not afraid to embrace themselves. So whoever this is that was afraid to embrace themselves and be their authentic selves is the one that's going through this now. While the other person who was able to embrace themselves and accept themselves and be themselves is stepping to a new abundant timeline that you're worthy to receive. Okay? So that's what we got so far. A new abundant timeline here is waiting for you. After you make up your mind about letting go of a situation from your past, or trusting that whatever this was that happened to you in the past was worth the sacrifice that was made. So there was a sacrifice offer made here. You sacrificed yourself here in some type of way, or somebody tried to sacrifice you in some type of way. This could stem from a past life connection or relationship, a past life soulmate, somebody who wants to step into this new timeline with you, but they cannot come in. They can't get in. This person's not ready. They have the Sun card. Could be dealing with the Leo fire sign energy. This person is not, somebody here was not illuminated to their path. Somebody's path is not illuminated, or your path is now being illuminated. Your new path is now being illuminated. The new version of you is ready to be born. This new version of you is a version of you that you don't really understand yet. You don't understand this new version of yourself. Feels like you may be afraid that this new version of you is going to be lonely. What is this lonely energy? This new version of you is making somebody feel lonely. Temperance in reverse. The first thing I heard is somebody here fell from grace. Somebody here lost their crown, lost their way, chose the wrong path. Chose the wrong side, made the wrong decision, focused on the wrong things. Somebody was materialistic, self-driven. Somebody here was not able to balance out their masculine and their feminine energy. This could be a masculine and feminine energy. The Five of Swords. Somebody here is not welcome. Six of Pentacles or Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here is just not welcome anymore. An old way of being is not who you are anymore. This is not you anymore. The old version of you has passed away. Your old self doesn't exist anymore. This new version of you is a version of yourself that you don't even know yet. But it's going to take you some time to understand who you are. It's almost like you look in the mirror and you see yourself in the mirror, but the person you see looking back at you is not the person you see. You don't see yourself that way. So you could be looking at yourself in a mirror, and you may see yourself one way, one version of yourself that's in the past. This new version of you that's in the present is a version of you that you have yet to understand. Somebody here doesn't understand something about themselves. It's almost like, am I even human or am I something else? Because I don't feel like I'm having a human experience. I feel like I'm having a out-of-body experience. I don't feel present in my energy. I feel absent from my body. This is somebody who feels absent from their body. This is somebody that's being laid to rest. Their soul has left their body. You were dealing with somebody who lost their soul. They lost their soul, and their soul has left their body. The version of themselves that they were supposed to be is no longer connected to their body. I keep hearing somebody has lost their soul, or they're losing their soul. They're working backwards. Somebody here is working backwards, going backwards. That's why my cards were in reverse, because somebody here is going backwards, back into a situation, returning back to the place where they don't belong, or putting in time, overtime in a situation. This is somebody giving a lot of energy to another situation that does not serve a purpose in their life, or does not deserve a place in their life. They need to cut this energy out or remove themselves from the situation. But instead of them doing that, somebody's working overtime to stay in a connection. Somebody is working overtime around the clock to separate themselves from a situation. I feel like your spirit guides had to put in a lot of overtime to remove you from this situation. This was like a life or death situation. Somebody's life could have been in danger, and somebody here could have been so attached to something here that they put in so much work and effort into something here that when it was time to let go of it and move on from it and heal from it and remove yourself away from it, it was hard to let go. So somebody's spirit guide has been working around the clock to get somebody to surrender and to let something go. to help somebody see the truth about a situation. Somebody is working overtime to get somebody to return back to another situation. It's like with their efforts to get somebody to turn around and come back to this situation, it's not working. It's like they're putting in a lot of effort to get somebody to return back to you, or they're doing a lot of work to keep somebody from returning back to you, like stopping you, creating obstacles for you. They won't stop doing this to you. So somebody keeps repeatedly doing the same thing in an effort or an attempt to stop you, and they're working overtime, like taking turns or working in shifts to stop an earth angel. Somebody put in a lot of hard work here to stop this from happening for you. Your spirit guides have been working around the clock to keep you going in the right direction, but it's been a lot of hard work to keep you on the right path. Because every time you get going on the path that you're on, something happens and something comes up, or something tries to come in to try to get you off your path again. But not this time. Whatever they did in the past is not going to work this time. Whatever they did in the past to keep you away from your life purpose is not going to stop you this time. Whatever they say about you, it doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't make you feel no type of way. It's like they can feel how they want to feel, but it doesn't change how you feel about yourself, because now you are stepping to your true power. Now you are stepping to this energy of being your authentic self. So now you know who you are. So before you knew who you were, you allowed these energies to spiritually and mentally or physically or emotionally attack you or block you from your spiritual path. It's almost like you did not know who you were. You did not know the power you possess. You didn't know that you can defend yourself in this situation, or you didn't know how to defend yourself in the situation, but now you have all this knowledge and wisdom, so now you know how to protect yourself in the situation. Some of y'all need to protect yourself in this situation from this situation. What else do they need to know? Because I'm getting you need to be protecting yourself from this energy. You don't need to be going back into this situation again. What else? Three of Cups. No more third-party situations. Why the Three of Cups in reverse? So here's what I'm getting. I've already said that somebody here is stepping into a new timeline. That could be your energy. But whatever you had to let go to get here, or whatever you had to go through to get here, is coming back in to try to bring you back in to that situation again. But this time you're going to have to use your I'm hearing clairvoyance. You're going to have to use your spiritual discernment with this kind of energy. You're going to have to use your spiritual discernment to discern this energy. Some of these energies that are trying to come back towards you are third-party situations that you had to reject in the past or walk away from in the past. Somebody here could have had other options before. Somebody was working around the clock to separate two people from each other. And in the process of doing that, they also had to make sure this person didn't return back to you. Because there's been times when this person has tried to come back to you, but before they can return back to you, something happens in their life that makes them go back into another situation. So every time they get close to coming towards you, something happens to stop this person. What is happening to stop this person from coming back to this person? The Ten of Wands. A heavy load. Guilt and regret is what I'm also getting. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands is here. and the King of Wands. The Strength card is here. The Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Wands. So somebody here has been working overtime to keep two people from each other. They put in a lot of work to keep the two of you apart. And in the process of them trying to do the work to keep you apart, there's another side of the story where somebody else has been working around the clock to keep y'all together, like to make sure y'all get back together. So it's giving like there's two sides to every story. On the one side of the story, there's another energy that is trying to keep a person away from you. And every time this person gets close to returning to you, somebody in their energy does something to stop them or block their path. So this is somebody who is lacking the confidence to walk away from another situation and return back to you because they are consumed with guilt and remorse, or they're consumed with shame. They're ashamed of themselves for what they did. So this is somebody who is wanting to come back to you and return back to you, but every time they get close to making that decision to do it, they get hit with all this guilt and shame, or all this negative energy comes up for them. They start going through like a lot of sabotaging energy. They sabotage themselves. Like they create situations or scenarios in their head on like how things could possibly play out for them, and they over analyze something here. The Two of Cups and the Fool card together with the Two of Swords or the Knight of Swords. This is also somebody trying to leave another situation behind, but the person they're trying to leave behind is not allowing them to leave. This person wants to be with somebody else, but there's somebody else in the picture they're trying to get away from. But the person they're trying to leave is working overtime to keep this person from walking away, to have a new beginning with you. So why is this person that is holding on to this person doing this to stop this person from walking away? The Empress wants to come out. So the reason why this third party is doing all this overtime to stop this person from coming back to you is because they know that you are the truth, divine feminine. They know that this person really wants to be with you. They know this person's going to come in and really try to, what's the Empress to the Tower? The reason why this third party is trying to stop this person from returning back to you is because you are the Empress. And they are showing up as a distorted feminine. So this masculine is trying to leave a distorted feminine. Somebody in their karmic energy or in distorted energy, unstable emotionally. They're in a relationship with this person. They're trying to leave that person behind to return back to an Empress. But they're coming in with the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of burdens to carry. So something has to happen in order for this person to be able to come in without anything weighing them down. They have to make a drastic decision to leave something behind. Because they want to come with you on this journey. They don't want to leave you behind. They don't want you to leave them behind. They want to come with you on this journey. But in order to come with you on this journey, they got to leave somebody behind. The person they got to get away from is a karmic or some type of unstable, emotionally unstable individual. Somebody who doesn't know how to control their emotions. Somebody who is very emotionally unstable. That's who they're dealing with. It could be their mother. This could be the mother of their child. This could be a person they're in a relationship with. I don't know. But you're the Empress. They're the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Tower. Emotionally unstable. So they're working hard to return back to you, and they're doing their hardest. They're working hard to get away from somebody at the same time. So it's like they're working overtime to get away from somebody else. But the person they are trying to escape from is dodging. They're dodging bullets here. There's somebody who's trying to dodge a bullet. Another angel in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. Your fallen twin is what I'm getting, is in some type of unhealthy relationship with a Queen of Cups and a Tower energy, a Scorpio perhaps for somebody, a very emotionally unstable person, because they're not in a healthy connection. The first affirmation said that you are more healthy when you understand who you are. Knowing who you are makes you mentally sound and stable. When you don't know who you are, you can be confused about everything. Everything could be confusing to you. But when you know who you are, Empress, which you seem to know who you are, is the Empress, they're dealing with somebody who doesn't know their worth, who doesn't know who they are. They tried to replace you with somebody else who was not a divine feminine. This was not a divine feminine. This was an unhealthy connection they had with somebody else. That is why the shit that they're going through is coming in the way it is, because they're trying to get out of this karma with this third party energy, thinking that coming back to you will offset their karma with this third party, but it won't offset their karma. It won't even make things right with you. All it's going to do for you is to create confusions for you, like sabotage your new beginning. So you have to make a decision to end something with this situation so it doesn't sabotage your new beginning. Somebody could be trying to sabotage your new beginning, your new love. Somebody's trying to stop you from getting this new love offer. And I feel like this is the person from your past that's trying to stop you from getting this new love offer, because they want to come back to you and offer you this Ace of Cups themselves. So that's why they're working overtime to come in, because they feel like if they don't come in before this new love offer comes up for you, that they won't have a chance to win you back. So they're trying to get their way here by doing something with a third party, or a third party is doing something to get in the way here between you and this person. I feel like the third party is your ex, and they're dealing with the third party themselves. So they put you in a third party and chose somebody else. And now you have the opportunity to have new love if you choose to accept the offer from somebody else, or go back into another third party situation with your person. So they're trying to delay you or block you from seeing this offer coming towards you, thinking that their offer is better. You may decide to go back into that situation, which is why you're coming up in reverse. Here's the thing. The affirmation cards came out in reverse because you may be considering doing this. The advice is for you to avoid that disaster and save yourself from a heartaching situation, and put yourself in a place where you can be better off with somebody else. Like, you would be better off with somebody new than with this person from your past, because this person from your past has something going on in their life right now that's not stable. It could be anything: finances, money, a lover, a situation between them and somebody else. But it's like you're wasting your time investing in that situation again. That's not going to bring you any kind of wish fulfillment. You're not going to receive any justice in that situation. You're going to be blocking yourself from receiving divine justice by going back into that situation. So they're asking you to reject that person's offer when they come back in this wounded warrior energy, trying to surrender or give you an offer of commitment that is not a real, genuine offer, that comes with a lot of karmic debt that they have to close out on their own. So if this person closes out a karmic cycle with this karmic lover they're with, then they may have a chance to return back to you. But if they come back to you and they're still dealing with a third party situation, then you know what you have to do. You have to reject this person's offer, because going back into that situation is going to block you from receiving something better. All right. Let's get a few more affirmations and close out this reading. Anything else for my coach? I value myself enough to nourish my mind, body, and soul. You bloom if you take time to water yourself. So you need to take care of yourself right now and embrace the new version of you, and allow yourself to to feel, maybe you are the Queen of Cups and the Tower and the Empress. Because some of y'all about to like blow up or like lose your temper or invest in the wrong situation because you could be emotionally unstable. You need to balance out these emotions because there's some chaotic energy around you that's causing you to be confused about somebody here. And the confusion spell they're using is chaos magic to make you not see the truth about this new offer. This new offer is better than this offer that they're coming to give. Their offer doesn't come with anything positive. It only comes with a lot of dead weight. And I feel like if you don't recognize it before you invest in that situation, that by the time you realize, it's going to be too late. It's like they don't got to get you to invest everything. They just need you to invest enough to give them access to your energy. You got to protect your energy from somebody here because this pinnacle this offer they're coming with comes with a third party. There's a third party attached to this offer. They're still attached to somebody else. What is close this out. What the heck is this? I don't know. A new offer coming in from somebody from your past is not much. It's not even a good offer to accept. But if you want to accept it, that's up to you. But it comes with some kind of strings attached. I feel like this person's coming back with some news or information. They could be coming back with a baby or a child from another situation. And you may be the stepmother or stepfather. So for some of y'all, this person got a baby and they're coming in with the child from a previous relationship they had with a third party. So yeah, they're coming back in to offer you something stable, but they're also bringing somebody else with them, a child for some of them that they conceived in this other relationship, and they want you to help them take care of this child that they conceived with somebody else. And that may be why you may end up going off on this person. Like, you expect me to take you back with a baby, or you're coming back to me and you're pregnant with somebody else's child and you want me to take you back? Somebody gonna piss you off is what I'm getting. Whatever this information is you're about to find out, or whatever this person's about to tell you, is gonna really piss you off. And you need to stay calm. You don't need to overreact to the situation. You need to just stay calm and peaceful. Like, don't choose violence. Because I feel like they're trying to provoke you to anger to get you upset about something so you can respond the way they want you to, so they can get you on record or show somebody how you really are. Like, what's the advice for the Queen of Cups if this is the Empress? The Six of Swords. Don't move forward. What's the advice for the Queen of Cups if this is the Empress? What's the advice for the Empress or the Queen of Cups if they're the same person? See, they're just trying to piss you off about something. You may find out this person got somebody else pregnant, or they're married to somebody else. This is okay. Some of y'all are gonna find out your person dealing with somebody else. They could have a child with that person or a whole family with that person. I don't fucking know, but it's gonna make you upset or angry. Or this person's gonna find out the person they're dealing with has somebody else and they got that person pregnant and they're moving in with their family. And they're leaving this person out in the cold. So this person's getting karma by the third party who's going to leave them out in the cold because they themselves could be dealing with somebody else, and they themselves could be also somebody else's lover. There's too many people out here. Somebody's going to get into an altercation over a situation regarding a lover. Anything else for my Empress or my Queen of Cups to know? You got to control your emotions around this situation. This is manipulation from both sides. Both people here are trying to manipulate each other, and both of them are trying to use some type of manipulation on you. Because I got the King and Queen of Swords. They're going through a separation or a divorce with somebody else. They could have found out by somebody that their person they were dealing with was dealing with somebody else. So basically, this masculine is getting karma. If they chose to be with somebody else and they got married to that person is now leaving them for somebody else because somebody else has more to offer than your person has to offer them. So your person's getting heartbroken or betrayed by a third party who they chose to be with over this connection with you. And they're leaving this person behind to be with somebody else. So your person could be coming back to you with a lot of burdens, needing your help because the person they went off and married or committed themselves to is now leaving them for somebody else. They're being rejected by a third party. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, your person got betrayed by a Queen of Wands in reverse who made this person think that together they would be a power couple. But this Queen of Wands was using this person for their money. And somebody else got more money than your person has now. And so now they're marrying that person and leaving your person behind. So your person ain't got shit to offer. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And they see you as a way out of their situation. They see you being open-hearted enough to take them back in with all this bullshit they're going through. And you would be a fool to do so if you decide to go back. Okay? They want to come back in and rebuild on this relationship and get you to open up again. But I feel like you know what is best for you. You know this person put you through a lot in the past. So why would you accept their bullshit offer? Why would you take them back after all of that? What would you actually get out of the situation by going back to that person? What can you possibly get out of it? What are you going to get out of it? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. You're being asked to block this person from your energy, to move on with your life, to manifest a new connection with somebody else, or just focus on yourself. But you're not being advised to reinvest in a situation that caused this much damage in the past. And now this person is going through some type of bad karma. They're getting some kind of punishment for what they did. And now they want to return back to you to offset their karma, to change the course of their fate, to change the outcome in their situation by renewing their vows or something like that. They want to renew their vows with you. They want to rejoice and celebrate with you. 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 7 of Swords, and the World card. Yeah, this cycle is over. This person can't be trusted, but it's going to be up to you what you decide to do, because you may still feel like this person deserves a second chance, and you may be willing to reinvest in that situation, and that's going to be up to you. But I'm giving you guidance from your spirit guides that the best advice they have for you is to move on with your life, close out this cycle, go on with your business, and stop allowing this person to come in and manipulate your energy. Learn how to let go and move on when it's time to let go and move on. This is the time for you to let go and move on. All right. That is what I have. I hope it has helped. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all, and namaste.